blankie a vibe?
Yeah. That's tight. How comfy are you?
I know. It's so cute that we're doing this one at nighttime.
Fortunately.
I know, because we're both parents.
And busy.
Well, we just have to get it so that SPILF gets to a point where we can just do this. We can just like yap all day as our jobs.
I think unfortunately
together.
I'll still just like do social impact work, but yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you would like to see us do this podcast more, do us a favor and actually like subscribe on the channels where you listen to podcasts.
Also, all those brands that I've done free stuff for, just like throw a bone or 5.
Some bones.
Like, how many marketing pitches have you done that have made people so much money? So just like a few bones. No big deal.
Not asking for much.
I will shout you out.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Shower us with the bones. Let's
Just
go to Bone Town.
Bone Town. We both think that it would be funny to talk about how we met.
Yes. I mean, if you've been listening to our first 2 episodes, you might be wondering who we are. I'm hoping it's not just our homies who listen to this.
I mean, you never know. The internet's widespread.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of my biggest countries of followers is like this place in Europe I've like barely ever heard of.
What country?
It's in France, but it's like not Paris. It's just like, oh, people in Europe are just like on here. That's cool. The internet's cool like that.
Yeah. This is our 3rd episode, but it'll be our introduction episode.
Sick. I'm Miles Garber.
Hi, I'm Joey Icks. This is
SPILF. Should we talk about why we came up with the name SPILF?
Should we keep it a mystery?
I mean, it's pretty obvious what it means, but...
Is it obvious?
I think so. I'm also a boy who like grew up like being like MILFs, dude.
I know. I mean, not that we think that we're like so fuckable.
Yeah.
We just think it's funny.
We thought it was funny.
Yeah, we thought it was funny. We are both solo. So are we calling ourselves solo parents?
I feel like
we're both parents.
I feel like single parent means you don't have anybody else to help you. And having been raised by a single parent, I think solo parent is the proper term.
But we are parents that are both single in terms of us not having a partner.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. We thought of so many different names, except none of them were like SEO compatible. And we're like, what's a nonsense kind of word we can call a podcast?
And when you're going to do a podcast with the CMO, that matters.
I'm like, SEO matters.
Well, SEO does matter because like everybody does everything now, and you want to like at least be Googleable.
Yeah. Do you remember some of the other names that we shortlisted?
No, but I felt like they're a little bit more emo because I lean emo or like serious.
We've both been going through a lot, so we've both been leaning emo.
What a fucking year. 2025 has been the most like transformative, gnarly year I've ever experienced, and it's like not even just me, it's like the world.
Absolutely. I mean, you know what I've been through this year.
Yeah.
It's been fucking gnarly.
I literally changed my career because of the fires.
Anyways.
I
think we deserve a drink.
Drank.
We started drinking in our podcast last episode, so we're just gonna continue.
We also know like friends who have wine companies, and beer companies, so it's like a little bit of like a wink, wink, nod, nod to them. Like, we will show your brand. Mm-hmm. You just have to give that bone.
I've been having trouble getting that bone lately.
No, you haven't, dude. You have more game than any player I've ever met.
I just have love for the game.
You do love the game. You definitely love the game. I think I'm falling out of love with the game. Damn.
I think you're falling out of love with the game because maybe you're falling in love a little bit. Is that right, baby?
I don't want to.
No comment. No comment.
The game doesn't love me back. How about that?
Okay. I do think that I just have autism, Riz.
Okay, this is how we met. You lined it up.
I'm on TikTok a lot, and a video of Miles showed up on my FYP, and it was like something about Lost Boys, whatever. Scroll past.
Which is random as hell because like I literally barely have a TikTok.
Right. So not a ton of followers, but you know, I saw your face, scrolled past, but I watched enough of the video that they served me another one. And it was the video of you talking about being misdiagnosed as bipolar. And my TikTok channel is pretty much all about autism. I typically use my like burner account. So when you came up on my autism oriented channel, I was like, oh, literally no one comes up on this feed unless they are neurodivergent.
Oh.
And or like talking about the topic of neurodivergence, and bipolar disorder is part of the neurodivergent umbrella. But when I heard you describe your difficulties with that term and the medication that you were on or whatever, I just felt this like deep need to be like, oh no, honey, what if you're on the spectrum or you have ADHD or you're ADHD or it's something else? Because so many of us in the autistic community get misdiagnosed with something else before it lands on autism.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So me being Bleeding Heart, running a channel that's mostly about autism, seeing someone struggling with their mental health or perhaps their neurotype, I'm going to DM this person. And like, you can't really DM on TikTok that well. So I found your Instagram, and then I saw we had 30 something mutual friends and legitimate people in LA that we both knew. So I was like, I'm going to just say what's up.
Absolutely.
And I knew that it would be kind of crazy for someone to be like, hey, I'm an internet stranger and I think you're autistic.
Which is exactly what you did.
Yeah, because I'm autistic.
You're also a mom, so.
Yeah. I'm like, let me help this person. I also thought you were really good looking, so that helped.
Thanks, Joey. Yeah, and then I remember I got your DM because I respond to everyone's DMs. Maybe that's part of my thing. I don't know. Like, I can't have like numbers. Oh my God, I'm just proving it.
The notifications drive you
like,
nuts.
You know when people have like 800 unread emails and like the red 800?
Oh no, my phone is like inbox 0 all the time.
No, same. Like, even if I don't respond to you, I at least click it and delete it.
Yeah.
I can't do the number, the red thing. Oh my God, I'm like laughing at myself right now. Anyway, so I saw that and I was like, I'm not autistic. Like, excuse you. Because my uncle actually recently was diagnosed autistic at like 60. And I was like, I'm not like him. I'm not built that way. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And then we were just like chatting. And you were like, I think at bare minimum, you're ADHD.
Yeah.
And I still was like, LOL. And then I started working at the new company I'm at, and they're all fucking neurodivergent and ADHD. Like, our whole team is ADHD.
That's why we all get along.
And they were like, day 4 of work, you're ADHD? And I was like, no, I'm not. And they're like, oh, really?
You're the poster child.
And that's what they said. They're like, you are the epitome of ADHD. And I was like, that's not true. Like, I could focus on shit, and I can like, my house is always clean, and like, They're like, oh, like, do you ever wear shorts? And I was like, no, absolutely not. They're like, oh, okay. And I was like, man, shut up. It's
like, do you have a whole host of sensory issues? Are you uncomfortable in a lot of situations? Do you have certain things about you that are constantly dopamine seeking, like sucking on your little vape titty all the time?
Yeah.
The manner in which you speak, like, because even that first time we talked via DM, that was 3 hours straight. Do you remember?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. So like, as we started talking, you and I like have that same like flame inside of us, and I was like, oh, dude, fucking, this is meant to be.
Yeah,
like, we're fucking homies.
Real recognize real.
Also, I think week 1, I was like, can I take a meeting at work with you? And you were like, yeah. I was like, okay. So not only did I was like, you're my new best friend, but you're also gonna like help my job.
That was kind of confusing for me because I've made a lot of friends over the internet. I've been on the internet since 2008. So a lot of people that I know are from the internet, right? We spent like 3 hours chatting. First time we ever messaged each other. Literally the second or third time, you're like, do you ever yell at your kids?
Well, because you just keep proving this.
Yeah. And I was just like, hi, stranger again. 9 p.m. You had my phone number and was just like, let's get into it.
Well, I could tell that I could like trust your opinion.
Of course.
And also, you were honest. You were like, yeah, dude, but like, I think it's okay that they see that I'm fucking human. And I was like, wow, what a great perspective. Because I have this problem with that. I'm just like, I lose it sometimes because I'm a parent. As we all know, like, I was raised in this like chaos household, and I feel it, but like, you really helped me. I trusted your opinion from day 1. But I'm also kind of like that. Like, if I could smell you, I'm down.
Yeah. And I think like we just had the same kind of intense energy of, oh, we're best friends now.
Yeah. But that's also something I learned is like super ADHD. You then, because you are an armchair psychiatrist, were like, I don't think you're just ADHD. I think you're ADHD. And I was like, what in the fuck is that?
I was like, just look into it.
So now I'm getting it from two angles. I'm getting it from you and I'm getting it at work. So I secretly did a online ADHD test.
How did you score, Miles?
Well, I scored very high, which I thought meant I was not ADHD. I thought it was
You're like, I passed.
I passed.
I'm a
I was
normie.
like, oh, I passed. And they're like, then I read the thing and it was like,
like if you're in this score.
6 of these traits, you're probably ADHD. Like, obviously, they can't like diagnose you just like based off of that.
A quiz.
I had 9 out of 10. So I did ace the test.
Yeah.
But
nearly perfect.
yes, there's also a lot of background history of like why I won't go and get diagnosed. I'm wondering like if my life will be better with a diagnosis or not.
I think that you've probably built mistrust of the psychiatric community following your year of being misdiagnosed with bipolar and taking the wrong medication. So I understand that hesitation. But I get this question all the time about why I chose to get a formal diagnosis with autism, even though I believe that self-realization, self-diagnosis is completely valid. There's lots of difficulties in terms of cost, resources, trust in the medical community to do it or not. And it's questionable whether at like our age, I was diagnosed at 35, you're 35 now, whether it does anything. Let's say that there is no magic pill, there's no magic therapy. I think the most important thing in knowing for sure, whether it's through a formal diagnosis or self-realization, is you can give yourself a lot more accommodations, and you're also in a community where you can learn different coping strategies. For example, you bite your nails a lot. Okay. And that comes from something. Not that saying biting your nails is wrong, but if you ever wanted to stop biting your nails, maybe you can look into ADHD resources of like, why am I biting my nails?
Right.
Can I fix that problem? Can I transfer this incessant need to bite my nails into a different thing, like a fidget, like, tools and resources?
Yeah. No, you're right. I've also heard like some of my friends who were finally diagnosed ADHD and were put on ADHD meds, my life actually changed.
Yeah, I've heard that from so many adults who got on Vyvanse, Focaline, Adderall.
Yeah.
Not one pill fits everybody.
Of course.
But they were like, people have just been living like this?
I don't really know what that would feel. It's just the idea of going through the motions of what works, what's not working. That shit fucking ruined my life. I am really anxious to see that happen. I'm just anxious to even be open to that again. What's the funniest thing is like one of my first jobs ever was selling Adderall. So I'm like kind of like, oh, that's fucking funny.
You were in pharmaceutical sales?
I was in pharmaceutical sales. Yeah. That's what that was.
I have not heard about this lore.
Wait, really?
No, I thought you like modeled till you're like, I can't fucking do this anymore.
I was 15 and then I quit for 4 years. So like in that time period, everything was just different, you know? And one of my first jobs was selling pills.
And you
pharmaceutical
didn't
company.
Sneak some from your own supply?
No, I never did. So that's also what was funny is when people talk about Adderall, I'm like, you mean speed? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, what the fuck's wrong with you? And they're like, no, dude, you're ADHD. It's good for you.
I feel like some people who have ADHD and didn't know it yet would do drugs like that and just be like, I'm just sleepy or I feel normal.
That's how I felt. I never did my Adderall that I was selling, but like if I did another illicit substance that you can fucking guess, I've always been, hey, what's up? Like, this is easy. You know?
Yeah.
And
I'm not high. I feel calm.
I don't feel like, fuck, I don't know. Maybe you're right. But I always found was funny is everybody's like, Miles, you should get on Adderall. I'm like, what are you? That's like how you make money. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not getting on fucking Adderall, you loser. To me, that's like a sorority girl drug. I didn't know it was actually
life changer,
like a helper. Yeah, well, because the sorority girls would always be like, oh, I need it for finals, and I'm like, whatever, take it. It's $10 a pill. Because I was a hustler, so I was just like, okay, I don't care. Funny how the beginning of your life can sometimes alley-oop the end of your life.
It is funny because I remember being 10 or 11 and you would fill out those little survey books from your friends and be like, your favorite color, your star sign, and a favorite movie. I was like, Rain Man. I was just like a very precocious 10-year-old. I was like, I'm into films.
And mine was Point Break. So
our podcast imagery is very informed by Point Break.
Point Break is actually so underrated.
And then our content is very informed by Rain
What's the
Man.
director's name again? Catherine Bigelow? She directed like so much stuff after that. She's like renowned. Point Break is great.
Tight.
You know what else is tight? Free Willy. Straight up.
Yeah. But to bookend it, why was I so fascinated with Rain Man? And I would constantly, now I know it's echolalia, but I would constantly quote stuff that Dustin Hoffman would say as the character Rain Man. Is like, be like, Kmart, Qantas, you know.
Wait, but I have some of those. Fuck.
It's
What's the thing called where you
echolalia.
listen to the same song over and over and over and over again?
That's a stim.
Well, so I find a song every week that I'm obsessed with, and it's just on repeat.
Oh, yeah. I call them my tapes. Like, they're on repeat in my head, and then I have to listen to it. Like, I will listen to one song on that repeat one probably like 100 times a day.
That's me. But I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that's because I had been, because I'm, like, musically inclined. Fuck. Dude,
Real ones, no.
I hate that.
Because it's self-soothing.
Yeah, like, repeat.
It's a stimuli that repeats to soothe your brain because it's so noisy and difficult, likes the repetition. And then when you hear it all the time inside your head, that's like an interno echolalia. So the term for constantly hearing the same thing over and over again in your own head, like internally, is called echologia.
Echologia? Oh, because
It's
there's also
like a word or something in your brain that continues to echo over.
Because there's also like words that bother me.
My kid the other day, both my kids are diagnosed autistic, but he kept on going, Michael B. Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. Where's that coming from?
Yeah, but I did that my whole life.
It's a vocal stim.
What?
And I asked my ex-husband, why is he saying Michael B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan.
But even him saying Michael B. Jordan, like to me that like feels good. I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
It's fun.
This
You love
is
a vocal
annoying.
stim.
I hate this. Also, I get obsessed with words. Like, so when I was in 4th grade, I would say chicken. Like everything was chicken. Like, oh, chicken tree, oh, chicken. Like chicken. Like,
yeah.
And I do that with all these
or neologisms where like you come up with funny word between you and your homies and just use it all the time.
What's the thing where like you speak a language only that you know? There's a word for that too. But my friends and I like weird random things which I'd find obsessively funny.
Like I can never let go of a bit.
This sucks. Like I
mean, there's a lot of comorbidities between ADHD and autism and all of the things under the neurodivergent umbrella. But yeah, it's like when you're immersed with people like coworkers, friends, or whatever who are diagnosed, and we know it starts you on the journey of learning more about what's under the umbrella. That's me. And these are some things that I can do about it. These are things that like I never want to change. I think it's fucking cool that I listen to the same song over and over again. I love that.
Same. Like I don't need that to be different. What are some of your weird sensory things?
I'm very sensitive to sounds.
Me too. I get like angry.
I've talked about it before, but what was really tricky when my kids were babies was colicky purple crying. And I realized that I was at my sensory limit because when the cries were just nonstop, it would physically hurt me so badly that I would self-harm. I would walk around my room, shut everything, be crying, and like actually be banging my head.
Really?
Like full Rain Man, uncontrollably banging my own head.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like stuff you don't see.
That makes me so sad.
But it was just such sensory overwhelm
Yeah.
that it's easy for people who like meet me once at a bar and I'm having a good time to be like, well, you don't look autistic. Well, because there's so many things that are extreme and hidden that you don't see if you're not part of someone's private life.
Yeah.
So my sensory issues actually go to that extreme.
Wow. I just get angry. Like,
Yeah.
really angry. Garbage trucks really fucking piss me off.
The smell or the sound.
Why are they so loud? Like, throw WD-40 on that thing. For God's sake.
And like the gas. When
But
it goes
it's
like,
also like the point of them like being that loud, that early. All to me, it's like, this is rude and this is awful. And the sound is so loud. Cars, I can't do it. Motorcycles. Oh my. What is wrong with you? Why do you want a loud car? That shit is so
small dick energy.
corny, dude.
I mean, it's for safety for motorcycles, but it just like reeks of.
Totally, like, fine. But it's annoying as fuck. Honking. Hate honking. Can't do it. Oh, like when I lived in New York, like the subway screeching. But to me, this was all normal.
Well, I mean, it is normal for annoying sounds to annoy everyone.
Yeah.
It's just to what degree, right? Is it disruptive to your day? Is it disruptive to your mood?
Yes.
It's like nobody likes a honk.
No.
But if it actually disturbs the balance of your nervous system, then that's a sensory processing disorder.
So I won't like self-harm as you described, but like I have literally like punched my steering wheel.
Right.
Like,
but
'cause
like
I'm,
you could have hurt your hand.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Or you could have punched a wall and hurt your hand or
I've
something.
done that too. Like, I don't do this anymore because I've done enough work on myself, but I would like get physically violent.
Over a sound.
Oh.
Do you see how that is like a
Feel like some people are
disproportionate
like, oh,
trigger?
wow, that truck was loud versus like, I'm going to punch my steering wheel. Or you being like, I'm going to hurt my head.
Yeah, because it felt like knives stabbing my ears.
Yeah,
like
it's the worst.
And I couldn't turn it off. So it's like all this guilt of being a bad mom, not being able to figure it out, not having enough sleep. And then the sound just tipped me over the edge where...
That's how I am sometimes with whining. Like, I literally will be like, if you whine, we're done. Like, I'm out.
It hurts.
I can't do it. Yeah, it hurts. Well, that's scientific beyond this though, because there is a study that's basically your animal part of your brain as a parent, when your child whines, you are wired to think something is actually really wrong, and it's like not. You're like, ah.
When you're autistic and your brain already processes a magnitude more of neurons, imagine how that auditory stimuli can fire everything up and that instinct to protect your child's safety.
But let's talk about like
It's
shorts,
overwhelming.
right? Like, I can't wear shorts.
Neither does my son. He never wears shorts. Rarely.
But like, shorts suck.
Because you don't like the feeling.
Oh.
Or you always have shoes on.
My daughter and I, we don't wear shoes in our house, but it's just us. That's different. Like, around people, I have to wear shoes.
Okay. Whereas I'm like, if I'm not around people, like I'm not wearing any clothes. Like I don't like the feeling of clothes.
I can't do that, but I think that's also coupled with like extreme body dysmorphia from 18 years of modeling.
I mean, something about autism, and I fully acknowledge that I worked for a cult and was under the thumb of a cult leader, is when you are neurodivergent, your baseline for normal doesn't exist, or it's so different to what other people would call bullshit on. I'm not normal, so I don't know what normal is, and so I accept a lot of things that are normal. And I feel like that might be true of manipulative environments like modeling or like developing body dysmorphia, because for so long, something in your brain was like, oh, it's okay for someone to constantly comment on my looks and for it to degrade my self-esteem and give me a complex, and I just have to stomach it. Whereas someone with a different baseline of acceptable social behavior would be like, fuck this, I'm not putting up with that language. It's not worth it for me.
Oh.
You and I think we have pretty good bullshit meters, but we tolerate a lot of shit that's abnormal because we're neurodivergent.
Oh.
Where as normal person would be like, I would never work past 7 p.m.
Or like how like most dudes, like when it's hot, like they like literally wear shorts.
Yes, I
Like,
have
that's,
known
like,
for people to wear
beyond-
shorts.
But like, let's also just talk about style. Where does like taste come into play with like neurodivergence? Because for me, it's also like a taste thing. I'm like, you don't look good. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like, you don't look good. Like, let me help you.
Wear pants all the time?
No, but like, even if you're going to wear shorts, like, wear the fucking right shorts. Like, why are you wearing khaki tight shorts? You look insane, dude. Like, wear Dickies, baggy ass Dickies shorts. You look cool as hell with your socks pulled into
Some
them.
people don't care.
Like a normal person.
One of your interests is style. You were raised in the fashion industry, so what you wear matters to you.
Today I had to go to a birthday party for a 3-year-old and I wore like wide leg sweats and a t-shirt. I just said wide leg sweats. I see what you're saying. I get what you mean. Also sweats.
And your collection of things. I know which t-shirt you wore. It was still a cute vintage tee.
Well, yeah, it's like Swedish or something.
Yeah. It's not like
okay, so
a
that's just
free t-shirt from Google that says Google on it.
What's
you know?
up with that whole thing?
They're just like, it's free, I wear it.
That's not a thing though. Like, you must think about these things.
A lot of people don't. So the same way that we're like, well, of course you would think this way, other people assume that of us, but we don't.
You know what's the weirdest feeling?
What?
When the sun goes down and starts cooling off, you've been outside all day,
Mm-hmm.
so you're like a little bit sticky.
Yeah.
And you're wearing shorts. That's disgusting to me. Like, I'm like, ugh.
I can't relate. I grew up in a sticky country in Hong Kong. Everyone wears shorts.
Everyone in
and then
LA
you
wears fucking
shower
shorts.
or go into air conditioning.
Like, the coolest dudes I knew in high school wore shorts, but they wore like Dickies shorts with their socks pulled into them and like giant white tees. Like, they looked cool.
So you're not wearing shorts is just a cool factor thing, or is it a sensory thing?
The idea of like water getting on my leg because I'm wearing shorts in public is psychotic.
How many opportunities in Los Angeles do you have for a splash of water to hit your legs?
Oh, there's a lot of pee on the ground. I don't like how I look. I don't like how it feels. Like, it's just like icky to me.
Okay, so that constant feeling of ickiness over things that other people are like no big deal, that makes you non-average. I cannot touch or wear corduroy. I just can't. It just feels icky to me.
I have some like that. Like,
Things that are slimy are just icky to me.
cannot wear anything form-fitting above my waist.
There you go.
Cannot do it.
A
Like,
lot of neurodivergent people can't stand a clothing tag. It just feels like a dagger in their skin also. Little things that are just like, it just bothers me too much where I can't function. It's a
Yeah.
sensory thing.
yeah. My daughter has sensory things, but like there's sensory things that are like normal for a 5-year-old, and then I'm like, I don't know. But the shorts thing for me is like a big one. Nope. My ears being hot. Oh, like I can't.
Do you have anything with food? Are there certain foods that you're like, oh, I can't do it?
I cannot smell them. I cannot touch them. I will not eat them. I would make them for Max when she was a kid, and I would burn them so hard because, like, just to get, like, the fucking smell out of it. Ugh.
Okay, so now we know you have sensory issues.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like if there's like the whole spectrum, there's like social issues, there's intelligence issues, there's sensory. Everybody's place on the spectrum looks different. Some people don't have as many sensory things. Even with sensory, there's like hypersensitivity and hyposensitivity.
I don't like pilling on sweaters. Like, it makes me like really,
your skin crawl.
ugh.
Yeah, but I'm sure that there's stuff like I either have an extremely low pain threshold for certain types of pain and like extremely high pain thresholds for certain things.
Yeah, same. Okay.
2 peas in a pod.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
The hallmark for ADHD is to do with your dopamine system. I feel like a lot of things that other people are like, Miles, that's the poster child of ADHD. You're like, it's because I'm a Gemini.
Well, that's also
Which is more
true.
socially acceptable somehow instead of
that's
just fully
also-
being like, I'm ADHD.
That's straight up facts. I'm a Gemini, Leo rising, Aquarius moon. Built different. No, I mean, I don't really know that. Like, to me, ADHD always just meant like you can't sit still. Like, I'm sitting still right now.
But there's so many versions of how autism, ADHD, bipolar disorder, dyslexia, dyspraxia, Tourette's is portrayed in the media versus what it is in the medical world and in like the physical world of people in the community.
But I also have heard a lot of ADHD people are like extremely tidy until they're not. And that's me. Like right now my house is upside down, but then I will like obsessively clean it when I get home. Like I cannot rest until it's fucking clean.
I mean, there's so many stereotypes with the mess, right? Like autistic people is like everything in its place like that until they have executive dysfunction, then it's a mess. And
What's
ADHD,
executive dysfunction?
it's when like you can't do things. I can run an agency. I can do a spreadsheet like no other. Put away laundry, like I cannot do it.
The laundry thing is hard for me too. Like I can't put it away.
Right, I'll fold it immediately, and then
Yes.
it just sits in the basket of now I have to put it away.
Yeah, that's me. Like right now, all of my shit's always wrinkled, so that's why I have steamers, because like I cannot fold it and put it away.
That's executive dysfunction.
Executive dysfunction.
Like I can only have so much energy for the executive functioning that I must do. Be a parent, run my agency, friends. Then I completely lose it when it comes to cleaning. It's okay. I make enough money to hire a cleaning lady. And I have enough clothes that I can put off laundry for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really good about washing my sheets because then again, it's a sensory thing of like I want to be sleeping in a clean bed.
I have really hard time showering, if I'm being honest. It's like really hard for me to like
Hygiene and
commit.
routines are hard.
Oh, it is. That's like normal. Like my teeth are so fucked up because
For neurodivergent people.
oh.
Where the teeth thing too, even as a kid, I had such a sensory problem with toothpaste.
Yeah, I just like
Kicking and screaming to brush my teeth.
I don't like it. I have cavities. It like hurts when I eat sometimes. I should like go to the dentist. Like you're talking about like things you have high tolerance for and not like I hate it.
So it's executive
hate
dysfunction in terms of like making that appointment. And then it's a sensory thing in terms of, and pain threshold thing in terms of actually going.
I hate being out of control. And like when your mouth is numb, like to me, that's like being out of control. And like I don't like it. I also just think it's a fucking scam, right? Like
In America, for sure.
Why is like getting your teeth filled in because of cavities $3,000? Like go fuck yourself. It's $200. Well, you have 9. Well,
Drive to Mexico.
let's go. I'm down. Like that's such bullshit to me. Like why is it $3,000? I don't know. I mean, like,
I believe in universal health care. I'm from
Same.
Canada.
I mean, I'm from here, but I feel like I'm so Euro that I'm like, this just doesn't even make sense. Yes, like I don't like mouth stuff. Like even like making
You don't like
out
mouth stuff?
making out is hard for me. Straight up.
Oh.
It's weird. Yeah, like I'm down if I like you and I feel comfortable, but it's like
the thought of
get your
swapping spit and tongues.
That's that's a little funky, but like the tongue together movement thing is like a lot. Like that's crazy, dude. Like and also
making out's like my favorite.
But why is that
it.
like I don't love that. I don't like sweaty hands, like when you're holding hands. Oh no,
clammy.
Sweat. But like, dude, you're telling me though, like, is that neurodivergence or is that everybody?
Everybody has icks.
Yeah.
It's just how bad is it and how disruptive is it?
When I was in high school, I would like break up with girls if their hands were too sweaty. Like straight the fuck up.
The average person can go about their
Like,
day
wake
having
up,
clothing tags in their clothes.
Like wake up, put shorts on, do the whole day, come home and not think about the fact that they're wearing shorts.
If you've ever worn shorts for a whole day, please leave a comment underneath this podcast and tell us, are you neurodivergent? Are you not? I happen to be autistic and I do be wearing shorts.
I can wear shorts like when
I'm going to be fine.
Like in the ocean, I can wear shorts.
Do you wear swim pants
Check
in
this
this
out.
pool?
Okay, so I grew up going to the beach, obviously. I'm from California. This is my move. I get to the beach dressed like this. I get onto the sand. I under a towel put on shorts. I do not take my shirt off yet. Then when we're about to go hit the water, shirt off in the water.
And like you throw it onto the beach.
I do my thing in the water because I'm like a crazy person in the water. Like I could stay in the water for 8 hours straight. Again, grew up surfing and being in the ocean all the time. As soon as I get out of the water, I get back into my clothes.
All right, so your skin cannot meet the air, but your skin can meet salt water.
I guess.
That's so particular, Miles.
Can you imagine like sitting on a beach with wet shorts? That's fucking crazy. That's like crazy. That's not that's like actually just makes sense.
Have you been on a beach before? Do you see how many people like go in the ocean in their shorts and come out and just sit down on a towel and
Also,
go back
like,
in and out?
Flip flops. I can't.
I know you freak out when I wear my flip flops.
Can't.
The street is so dirty, and I'm like, I'm
totally
wearing my
cool
shoes.
With girls wearing flip flops to do normal little things. Flip flop short combo, if you're not on hot sand, is fucking crazy to me. Like, why would you want something in between your toes? That's weird as fuck. Okay, here's a question. What about smells? Is that like a neurodivergent thing?
I have gotten out of Ubers or asked people to put that black ice in your glove compartment, put all the windows down, because I will throw up.
What's black ice?
You know that little tree air refreshener, and it's black and it's called black ice, and it's
like
specific.
Makes your eyes itch.
If it's lemon, fine. Cherry, pushing it. Black ice, I'm vomiting in the car.
Like new car smell.
I wear a perfume, but it has to be that perfume, and the smell needs to be a smell I like.
What about heaters?
I don't like the feeling.
Can't fucking do it, man. I would rather wear like a North Face to sleep than put on the heater.
No, I can't. I don't want to feel the air.
Oh, hot air.
I can't sleep next to people. Like
No.
I have to be so in love with someone to be able to like sleep comfortably next to somebody.
Wait, same.
Most of my girlfriends are like, I love snuggling. I'm like, ooh, touching.
Snuggling is really, really hard for me. The only person in the world that I can blindly snuggle is my daughter. Cuddling is tough. Cuddling is fucking tough. I'm good.
From a sensory perspective.
I'm cool with it if I like really know you and I really fuck with you. Okay.
I couldn't rest or sleep properly the entire time I was married. Like I get such great sleep now because I don't have to share a bed with someone.
Oh, I feel like I slept so like a rock because my nervous system was always 8,000.
You're
like
overwhelmed.
I would teleport. Like, yeah, my body would like shut down. Bump.
Yeah.
Never
turn
had
my brain
dreams.
off.
I have dreams lately, and that trips me out because I didn't have dreams for 10 years. Well, you always have dreams, but I didn't remember them. I have dreams like every night now.
Your nervous system is shot. I'm always talking about your hypervigilance because like your nervous system is just shot at the end of every day. You're overwhelmed.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's getting better.
So you can have dreams now.
I woke up the other day at you-know-who's like this. A king? What the fuck is that?
You're mega relaxed. But I feel like that's also your body telling you that that's the right person.
Also, my feet have to be cold when I sleep.
Same.
Oh.
I never have the blanket on my feet.
Yeah, but that's everybody.
Some people wear socks to bed because they have to have warm feet.
That's people wearing socks to sleep is like actually crazy to me. Like I don't get that.
A lot of people do that.
Like even in New York in the dead of winter, I would literally have a space heater at the other end of the room so I didn't like freeze to death. You're from Toronto, like you understand.
Yeah.
And I would have my feet out of the blanket.
So a typical thing that people find out when they're later realized neurodivergent people and they like ask their parents or their family, oh yeah, but we all do that because the whole family is cooked. And you're like, oh, but everyone's like that. No, you just surround yourself with people who are like you. We've been talking and making fun of this shorts thing. Like 99% of the world can just wear shorts. It's crazy to you because you're neurodivergent and you're talking about your uncle like you're not fucking blood related. And he was diagnosed autistic.
And he can only wear shorts. He only wears shorts.
The whole family is cooked. You find one of them, it's like termites. You find one, it's everywhere in the house.
Is that why we're all like weird like music people? Like all of my uncles and I either have relative pitch or perfect pitch. Fuck. we're cooked.
We're cooked. We in this pot together. Birds of a feather flock together. But the communication thing, like you and I communicate so well. And it's been studied that neurodivergent people and other neurodivergent people can communicate really well together. And neurotypical people can communicate really well together. It's like when it's cross, we are not on the same page.
What is neurotypical even? Like, what do neurotypical people like do? Like watch football?
What the fuck do I know?
Are we rare or are we normal and they're rare?
When I was getting diagnosed and I received my diagnosis, the critical thing that set me apart as definitely autistic was that my psychiatrist said that I do not have an intuitive sense of social cues, social hierarchies, social scripts, etc. It's a how intuitive are you? Like, does it just come naturally? So for me, a big distinction is I treat every conversation, relationship with a person almost like ChatGPT. Here are all the patterns. Here are all the things I said. So like I should probably go down this line or should go out of this line to like show empathy, show that I'm listening. This is the appropriate response. Like I'm just constantly calculating. And one thing that I learned in college, if someone is new to the group and it's time to say goodbye, all of my friends naturally would be like, it was nice to meet you. And I had to register that as normal behavior. And now it's like a thing I have to check off. And then I'm thinking about it the whole time. I'm just waiting for the moment for somebody new to leave. And I'm like, it was so nice to meet you. For other people who are neurotypical, like that's just normal. They do not have to learn it from their friends in college. They don't need to obsess and be anxious about remembering to say the normal social thing. Whereas like you introduce me to somebody, just know that for like the hour that we're sitting together, I'm just like at the back of my head being like, when they get up and go, remember to say, it was nice to meet you.
But I'm always like reading the room.
Right. But do you have a script, like a literal script? Like it's not intuitive for me.
I don't know.
It looks and feels intuitive. When I say it, people are like, oh, it's just friendly.
About being polite.
I'm a woman who masked my whole life.
Oh, okay.
If your social battery gets drained a lot and you feel like you're overworking that situation, like autism is a social deficit, it's a social disability. Being social is just like so natural and easy and not draining at all. And it's so intuitive and you don't have to think about it ever. You're not waiting or anxious to like say a thing or notice a thing or whatever it is. I'm like, you're probably neurotypical. It's like part of your being. It's not part of mine.
Do you eat breakfast?
Never. Almost never.
Oh yeah, like I don't understand that.
Neurotypical person, when they're growing up, they're just taught like you brush your teeth in the morning, you brush your teeth at night, and then they just do that for the rest of their life. And if you have executive dysfunction or sensory issues or whatever, and you're autistic, you're just like, I just can't.
But they don't question anything?
I don't think that they don't question anything. They just don't question the stuff that seems normal to them. And like almost nothing feels normal to me. The abnormal feels normal
like
to me, which is why we get stuck in weird situations.
Like waking up and brushing my teeth is fucking crazy to me. I would never think to do that. I mean, I was also like raised as Mowgli, but like what the fuck? The first thing I think of when I wake up is coffee. Did you see that thing that like 90% of people don't have thoughts? They don't think.
They don't think?
No,
No,
like-
I think
no,
it's
like
like a
they
lot.
don't-
It's like half the population doesn't have an internal monologue.
That's what I meant. Well, that's thinking. No?
I can't relate. My internal monologue is just too busy.
Like what do you mean you don't have an internal monologue? I'm thinking of 5 things right now.
Because you're ADHD.
But like that's like what do you mean like you wake up and you go to work and you just like freaking zone out?
I don't know. I mean, some people also don't have like a visual memory. I can see everything photo perfect in my brain all the time.
Remember if you show me.
All of our brains are just very different.
I can't follow instructions to save my life. That's also like I think like a joke about like just dudes in general, but
It might be auditory processing.
Shown it, I can't do it. When I play guitar, if you show it to me, I get it in 2 tries. If you tell me the tabs or the music or the notes, I'm like, what? Nope.
Just like Charlie Brown's in your ear.
I'm literally like, I can't even focus on it. I'm just like, what did you even like? Are you even talking right now? But if you show it to me, I'm just like, fuck.
So whether you're neurodivergent or not, we can accept that everyone's brain is different. Mm-hmm. And if you go down the path of discovery, you can figure out the ways that your brain is unique, treat it better.
But also make sure you have a vetted psychiatrist so you don't fall into the pits of despair of misdiagnosis. If anyone listening was misdiagnosed, like me, and then they found out like, oh dude, like that happened to me. I'm actually ADHD and like this changed my, like I would love that because I'm in denial right now.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about your experiences.
Right? Like,
send us an email or a voice note to heybestie@spilfpodcast.com.
But that would be cool to know because I read online it's quite like bipolar is the most misdiagnosed.
You know, I used to watch the series House, and when they couldn't figure it out, they're like, it's lupus. And they're like, it's never lupus. And I feel like sometimes, especially with women and psychiatrists, is like, well, you're bipolar. Maybe not.
Yeah. Also, I remember when I got diagnosed bipolar, he was like, do you have trauma? What? Duh. And he was like, you're bipolar. And I was like, that's it? And he was like, yeah.
Or is it CPTSD? Like,
or are you just a quack? Like, I don't know.
That's why I encourage a journey of self-discovery, immersing yourself in the community, immersing yourself in the research, talking to people with like firsthand experiences and see what resonates with you and leave what doesn't.
I think having like a community inbox, like I'm keep asking people like send us something, is because I think it'd be cool to hear from others.